Welcome. Today, we're jumping right into some absolutely essential Spanish phrases for handling guest IDs, signatures, and payments at the front desk. You know, these are those key moments that can make a check-in feel super smooth and professional.
Okay, so picture this. A guest is standing right in front of you. They're ready to check in, ready to pay. This is your moment to shine. So let's make sure you have the exact words you need to handle it like a total pro.
All right, first things first, we've got to politely ask for their identification and a signature. This really sets a professional tone from the get-go.
Here's your go-to phrase. Listen closely to how it sounds. ¿Me muestra a su pasaporte o DNI, por favor? Now, that DNI, that just stands for the national ID card you'll see in Spain and other countries. Okay, now you try it with me. ¿Me muestra su pasaporte o DNI, por favor?
And now for the signature. Now, notice we're using Podría. This is a little trick that makes the request sound way more formal and polite than just saying, sign here. Honestly, it's a small detail, but it makes a huge difference in the guest's experience. Let's practice it. ¿Podría firmar aquí, por favor?
So, with those formalities out of the way, it is time to talk money. Let's look at how to ask the guest exactly how they'd like to pay.
This is the big question. Let's break it down. For card, we say tarjeta, tarjeta. And for cash, it's efectivo, efectivo. All right, let's put it all together now. ¿Quieres pagar con tarjeta o en efectivo? Your turn. Okay, listen up, because this next part is absolutely critical. Explaining the security deposit or the guarantee, this can get tricky, but nailing this part prevents so many headaches and misunderstandings down the road.
You're going to start with this simple sentence. The key word here is garantía. It means a guarantee or a security hold. But, what does that really mean for the guest? Let's make it crystal clear.
So here's the deal. A garantía is not a payment. It's just a temporary hold on the funds to cover their stay and maybe some extras. Explaining this clearly builds a ton of trust, especially since guests can have really different ideas about how deposits work.
And this right here is the magic phrase to explain it all. Listen really carefully to this big word, pre-authorization. You hear that? The stress is right at the end. Let's say the whole thing. Es una pre-autorización, no es un cargo definitivo. Let's try that again, it's a really important one. Es una pre-autorización, no es un cargo definitivo.
Let's really hammer this difference home. A pre-authorization is that temporary hold that gets released later. A cargo definitive, well, that's the final charge where the money actually leaves their account. Being able to explain this makes you look incredibly professional and really puts the guest at ease.
And finally, you give them this last piece of reassurance. It confirms they'll get that deposit back. Let's practice it. Le devolveremos el depósito al hacer el checkout.
All right, now for a situation that nobody loves, but we all face it eventually, a declined card. But don't worry, having the right phrase turns this super awkward moment into just another smooth professional interaction.
This is how you deliver the bad news. It's direct, yeah, but it's polite. Lo siento, su tarjeta ha sido rechazada. It can feel a little uncomfortable to say, for sure, but the key is what you say right after. You just immediately and calmly pivot to this helpful question. No drama, no fuss, just a simple request. ¿Tiene otra tarjeta, por favor? This keeps you in control and helps the guest save face. It's perfect.
So you've learned the key phrases, and now it's time to put them to the test. Let's do a quick quiz to make sure they really stick. You ready?
Okay, first question. How do you make that polite request for a signature? Take a look at the options on the screen. Which one is it? The answer is B. We use Podría because it's the most formal and professional choice for giving amazing service. Well done if you got that right. Okay, on to the next one. Fill in the blank. Necesitamos una tarjeta como... What was that key word we learned for a security hold? It is, of course, garantía. Let's say the full sentence one more time just for practice. Necesitamos una tarjeta como garantía. Perfect. Last question, and it is a big one. How do you translate this phrase? The one that's so important for explaining a deposit.
And the correct answer is, es una pre-autorización, no es un cargo definitivo. Seriously, if you can say this smoothly, you can handle any question about deposits. Fantastic work.
So, there you have it. You can now confidently handle the entire payment process in Spanish. But the front desk isn't always smooth sailing, is it? What happens when a guest is unhappy and needs to complain? Well, we're going to cover exactly that in our next explainer. Make sure you subscribe so you do not miss it.